Are you looking for a show that has everything? A show that is full of fun? A show that is full of energy? Well, look no more, because AUDRA'S Corner is here for you. Yes, AUDRA'S Corner is a platform where we give people to tell their stories and share with us their ideas, which you will be interested in knowing. In my corner, I discuss everything: sports, entertainment, innovation, entrepreneurship, and a lot more. So join me this Friday and every other Friday on YouTube at exactly 7 p.m. You missing, you miss out. Yeah, it's the AUDRA'S Corner talk show. Hey beautiful people, I am Audra Nyambasano and this is your wonderful show, the AUDRA'S Corner talk show. And don't forget that AUDRA'S Corner is proudly sponsored by Lee's Beauty Touch, Limelight Studio, Pearl Hotel and Series Creative Collection. Don't forget to subscribe and put the notification button on, so whenever we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to watch it. Yes. And today with me on AUDRA'S Corner, I'll be talking to Sir Andrew James. Sir is a vocalist at the Overtone singing competition. Sir, good evening and welcome to AUDRA'S Corner.
Good evening. Thank you for having me over.
All right, and you are looking good.
As well as you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I must confess, I tell people I'm not a girl who guest in my corner, and I love your dimples. Don't blush too much. No, yes. No. Now this corner, I mean, I'm the blush past every other person.
Okay.
So tell me about the James family.
Okay, the James family. Basically, it's a name. It's a lineage from my dad. Yeah, and normally what we're known for is music. Like every single one of them actually can sing. From my grandmother, grandfather, dad, aunt, like. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like every one of them can sing, and that's where I inherit the gift of singing, because it's a gift from the family, I would say. So it's pretty much that.
All right. So now I know how the singing come up. All that voice will be the pool and be a star. I now know it's a ED3. Okay. Apart from the fact that you are a gospel musician, what else there is to know about Sir James?
It's music. It's music. All about me is music. Like I just can't go without music. You know, when I was coming up as a baby, my first gift that I discovered was playing 7 drums. And from there I had to move on to learning how to play the piano, the guitar. I mean, like, not like to that professional level, but at least I can try. So all about my life is music.
You don't have an academic life at all?
I have, but
Take me through the academic life.
Okay, my academic life. Well, I started schooling at Christian Hope, Mission Junior Secondary School, from nursery, kindergarten stage to I started my Becker there, and I moved to Divine Wonders Academy, where I started to my was, and currently, I mean, I'm a student at the IPAM, the University of Sierra Leone, that you already know about. So I'm reading accounting. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
And which year?
Accounting. Year 1.
Year 1.
Yes.
Where were you born?
January 7th.
No, the place, the location,
the place?
Upline.
No, Freetown.
Why did you say
No, it's not like kind of like throwing shades, but I mean, I'm a Freetownian. Yeah.
But tell me through your childhood days.
Okay, with that, I was so stubborn.
Okay, but you don't look like possibly stubborn at all.
Yeah, well, you know, in life, how you grow up, things get to change. You know, you got to see new, different sides of you, as how you go to new levels and everything. So, but my childhood days, man, like you don't want to wish that you were there with me, because I was this type of a person when coming up. Once somebody offended me, and I'm like, don't do that again to me next time, because if you do, you're definitely gonna see the wrong side from me. And if you continue doing it, definitely I'm gonna show it to you, because you're like requesting seeing the beast out of me. So I'm gonna show you a face of me being the beast. Yeah. So if I gotta throw it off, I throw it off at you. But you choose to be cool with me. I mean, I'm cool with you. I was friendly, as I still am, and you know, love to help people. Yes, with whatever little or much that I have. Yes, and I was this open up person, open-minded somebody, always ready to like listen out to people. It started from my childhood days till now. Yeah, that's why I have a lot of good and pretenders as well that are draw closer to me. So yeah, it's pretty much like that.
You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer, and I wanted to be that person. When I would hear people in the talk on the radio, I say, hey, everybody, and get magical. I want to be there. I want to know what's happening. And when I see people reading the news, I say, hey, this gets sense. They pull all the news off. And so, growing up as a kid, what do you want to become?
An accountant.
Wow, and you pursue the course?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
All right. You're part of the Overtone Band.
Yeah.
All right. Take me through the fact that you're part of the Overtone Band. How has it been for you?
Well, it has been good. It has been good. How it all started, meeting with Cadison himself. Of course, when I moved over to Western, he was somebody that I never liked in my entire life. Like, I never wanted to meet with him. When I heard his name, people talking about him, like Cadison, I'm like, who is this dude? You know, he gave me jealousy, made me go stupid of him. Like, hating the person out of jealousy, like for no reason. We've never met before, like I don't know this guy, and people are just talking about him, just that he's doing good in what he is into, music wise, I'm saying. So I was like, you know what, I threw a challenge at myself that I'm gonna work hard just for me to like close the name of this guy, because I hate it when people talk much about him, like when I'm around, Cadison is good. Until one fateful day, I went for a competition. Our church, the church I was attending by then, was invited on a competition, and this same person whom I hated so much was the judge for that particular competition. So when I got to know about that, I was like, how am I going to stand in front of this person and sing? Like, I don't want to see him, and I was this all shaky, and I can't do this, no, I have to go back. But some of my friends that were around me by then, they were like, dude, you can do this. I mean, you need to do something. You need to do something. You've been saying that you want to close his name, so you have to work towards that. What have you been practicing all this while? Go show it forth. And I did my best. At the end of the competition, I won. And it was from there, he took my number. Like, we had a conversation. He was like, dude, I want to work with you. I mean, you are somebody that I see potential in you, and I think working with you would be a great thing for me. I was like, okay. So the hate turned to, I mean, now he's more professional than me, and he's good at what he's doing than I am. Like, I'm just coming up, and also I have to link up. I was like, okay, so I went there for, that was 2018. Yes. So being part of Overtone, I mean, it's an honor for me, and it has been a blessing meeting my fellow colleague there, other vocalists as well, good vocalists. Because when I got there first, I was seeing all of them as threats. Like, I can't sing. When they open their mouth to sing, I was like, well, I've not been doing anything. You know, I mean, their peak of singing was, if you were somebody that knows much about music, you would want to say, are they Sierra Leoneans or what? Because normally in Sierra Leone here, people only admire the singers or vocalists in the diaspora and everything. But in Overtone, we really set that peak. So I get to learn the culture and get myself connected to what they're doing, work hard, try to master my piece. And today, I am the head of vocalist and deputy band director, which I'm so grateful for.
This is such an inspiring story. If a movie, if I don't do so, like, would they get the story, then one day at the judge table and everything, say, get this young boy, not be like this guy. Just like when you can get into a love relationship, have to link that to it. But this is good. So you don't be like Cadison before. Cadison is watching this video.
Okay, well, it's something I've told him before,
right.
so he knows about it. You know, like, you know, I never liked you before, but that was because of me being jealous. Yeah, that's the word. I'm like, Kadison, I mean, not now, you know what is...
All right, so at what age were you when people began to notice that you have an exceptional musical skills?
7.
7?
Yep.
Wow, so at age 7 you started singing?
Yeah, I started music. Generally, yes, at age 7, and I discovered the gift of singing at age 13.
All right.
Yes, and that again is a very funny story, because by then my friends Junior and Mohammed, we had a song that we were practicing by Frank Edwards. It was like, I can see him from afar with fire in his eye. So like we give ourselves different part of the song, that when it's time for you to come in, you're gonna step in and do yours. So we practiced the song and we did good with it. Yeah, it was on a Sunday. We had a Thanksgiving by then. So just for me to come up on stage, that would have been the first time for me to like actually sing in front of people. Yes, congregation, I would say. Yeah, but I could not stand it. When it was time for me to call upon, my friends were like, dude, let's all go on stage together. I was like, no, you guys go, and when my turn reach, I'm gonna come in, walk, be singing, and then finally meet you guys there and now sing together with you. But unknowing to them that I was trying to play with their thoughts, mind, and everything. I was gonna run away, and I ran. I ran, you know. My mom was so mad at me. She was like, why would you do that? I was like, Mom, I can't do it. Yeah, because it was my first time that I was supposed to do it by then, but I could not do it. That mission was not accomplished at all. And you know, it was a big stab on my face, you know, but I have people around me who were like, I mean, it's okay, we can understand, but you need to give it a try. So I pick it up from there.
This is all. You gonna wait for singing, and they call you come back.
Yeah, so.
And you know they're gonna say again. At this particular point and this peak where you don't reach, you are here to stay.
To stay, yeah, like for good.
For good.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the reaction of people, family, friends, loved ones said when you said, I want to concentrate on the gift which God has given me, the gift of singing?
My mom and my dad has always been supportive towards that. Like I said, my dad and like the James family, to be specific, were known for music, and my mom also can sing. So, you know, interestingly, one day somebody asked me, say, since when you started singing? I was like, since when I was in heaven. Like I was singing till actually my dad met with my mom. So it all started from there. But they've been supportive towards that. It's something they all accepted, and you know, they're seeing the result that is coming out of it.
Okay, so for me, when I do my show, when I talk and where I interact with people, my push and everything, people say I look like someone. I'll not tell you the person. So when it comes to you, what musician do people say you look like? Gospel musician.
Well, I've always been me, and but here the problem I've been having with people when I sing, they say, nigga, like, you need to be doing you. You sound more like Addison when you sing. And I'm like, okay, so if you guys are saying I sound more like Addison when I'm singing, that means I'm under a good and a proper mentorship. Because him being my coach and my mentor, and if I have to take up his footstep, I mean, I don't see anything that is wrong with that. But I have my own vocal agility, I have my own vocal range, I have my own vocal texture and everything. And why Addison does as well. When he sings, you'll be able to differentiate the difference between Addison and I. So I don't know why people keep on saying you sing, and when you sing you sound like Addison, more of Addison in you. Well, I used to hate the idea before, but now, I mean, I love it, because him being my mentor, if I'm sounding like him, that means our spirit are working together, and I've been listening to all his doctrines and everything.
All right, continue to stop me. When we come back, we'll talk about the Be a Star singing competition, and we have a lot of things to discuss. This is the corner where we discuss everything, practically everything. Okay, and the show you're watching is the Others Corner talk show, and don't forget the Others Corner is proudly sponsored by Lee's Beauty Touch, Paul Hotel, CA's Creative Collection, and Limelight Studio. We go for a short break. When we come back, we shall continue the conversation. Are you looking for a show that has everything? A show that is full of fun? A show that is full of energy? Well, look no more, because Others Corner is here for you. Yes, Others Corner is a platform where we give people to tell their stories and share with us their ideas, which you will be interested in knowing. In my corner, I discuss everything: sports, entertainment, innovation, entrepreneurship, and a lot more. So join me this Friday and every other Friday on YouTube at exactly 7 p.m. You missing, you miss out. Yeah, it's the Others Corner talk show. Hey, welcome back. You're still with the Others Corner talk show, and don't forget that Others Corner is proudly brought to you by Limelight Studio, Lee's Beauty Touch, Paul Hotel, and CA's Creative Collection. I'm still with Sir and with James. Sir, welcome back to the Others Corner talk show.
Thank you.
All right, before we went for a break, I wanted to ask you to take me through the Be a Star singing competition. Let's talk about that.
Okay, with Be a Star, it has been a tough journey.
All right.
Yeah. How it all started, because I did not get to know about it earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, and Cadison sent me the flyer a week to the first edition, and he was like, I feel like you should go in for this. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know, I don't think I'm ready for it. And in that same week, we had an event that the band was invited, Overtone, to do the opening act. It was organized by Pastor Pete Dalton.
Right.
Yes, so we went there, and it was during that performance we met with few of the organizers. And after that, after we performed, they called upon us, Tracy and I. They were like, you guys, I think, have you heard about this? And we were like, no. What is it all about? So they explained to us, well, it's a singing competition, and we're looking for people like you to go out there and show for what you got to the world. We're like, okay, no problem, but we don't know if we're ready for that, because we don't feel, we've never been out for a competition like that, so it's somehow difficult for us to handle. We're like, no, just give us your number, we're gonna call you guys and let you know what you need to know. So we were like, okay, no problem. So we did the exchange of numbers and everything. So we finally did, I did the first video. It lasted for like 3 minutes. Like, you got to explain a little bit about yourself, your name, your age, where you live, and sing a song. So it's based on that song. The judges by then will now look and pick up the people they want to be part of the competition. And it was fortunate for me, I passed the first stage of that audition, and was now called again for another audition to go at AYV. And I went there, and it was a wow too, where, I mean, the judges got to like, come to my team, come to my team. At the end of the day, the guardian had to ask me, where do you want to go? And I made my decision, which I did not regret at all. And I was with Team Dominion, with Lady Marquis Scott and Cadison Douai. Yeah, and I met with people there that we've never met before, but I got to see the good side of them. But it was really tough, because good singers were there. That was when I got to know that Sierra Leone, we really do have potential here. People who have this international standard, international peak of singing, and they really have it in them. And I made a lot of friends with most of them. Some were like a little bougie and everything. And I'm a cool dude, yeah. So if you act up, I can read people. If you act up, I'm like, okay, should I give this a try or let me just pass? You know, so it depends on your behavior. But sometimes I say for the first time, you do not just like get into somebody like that and you hook up at once. It's take time and you know, you develop it. So, but I met with people there that are awesome, you know, that till now they've been a blessing to my life since after BS during the competition as well. Like, you know, one of the favorite part of it was the day the two alphas, people were saying, Moses and I was paired, and we finally get to sing. I was like, dude, really? Are we going to do this? And he was like, yeah, definitely, let's do it. I'm like, okay, but this is a competition, and we have, I mean, good relationship going on between us. Like, for us to go compete with ourselves, against each other, I don't know. It was really tough, but it was fun as well. You know, but at the end of the day, it all ended up how it ended, and we thank God for that. But I'm grateful. BS has opened me up. It has showed me forth to so many things. Like I've got to meet with high influential people, and I mean I'm still meeting with them. I've got to know a lot of things about music generally, and I've got to meet with people that. When I was in my corner, like this corner, you know, I never knew I was this important and, you know, people were like looking up to, but BS reveals it all. I was like, okay, so I'm really creating, I mean, I've been like a source of inspiration to people, and they're kind of like looking up to it, and guy, you're good at what you're doing. I mean, I want to sound like you, I want to be like you, and I'm like, well, you can never be me.
Yeah.
You might be modern, you might do more than what I'm doing, or maybe closer to that, but you can never do or be exactly me. And it's been fun.
Okay, was that your first competition?
Yeah, big TV competition.
Alright, but you were in other competitions before?
Church competition and everything, yeah, so I gradually pick it up from that.
What were your best moments at the BS Star?
During practice session.
Ah.
Yes.
Was nothing to happen at practice session?
Yeah, because after some tough rehearsal, and you know, you have Curtis in there who will act up as if he doesn't even know me. Yes. Like, he doesn't even know me. Like, you feel say you can't have for play? Eh? Because I wouldn't give song, you make, tell you, if I knock you, I'm going to like, Coach, you're being too hard on me. Say, yes. I gotta be. I mean, like, he was not even that person whom I know when doing BS Star. He was totally a different person. And he has a supporter, Miss Scott. Well, Mommy Makine was. But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it was for our own good. You know, it was for our own good. And during practice session, you know, sometimes when we go early and our coaches are not there, we have these normal youthful discussions, interactions and everything. So, but the most beautiful part of it that I so love is that after rehearsing, you know, now go to the canteen, you know, order what we want to eat, and then we eat good, like real good, and then go back home. So that was my favorite. That was my favorite.
So that means you're a good eater.
I don't know why my body's not showing the evidence, because you know, but I can eat.
How bad name body get?
Yes.
So if you mean you let the body go, they show so you they eat.
Exactly. I don't know. But
apart from the eating and the best moments in the competition, do you ever think that you go that far with the BS Star singing competition?
I was not even sure of myself. You know, from audition, I was not even sure if I was gonna make it. But everything that happened, you know, was by the grace of God and the support of my fans. And the people that were around me, you know, motivating me, you can do this. Just what you gotta do, just make us proud. we'll do our best in terms of voting and everything. But I mean, all said and done, God has the final say, and I'm grateful that, because in no way I was expecting that I could go to that point, being part of the 8 top finalists, and how it all ended. I'm grateful to God.
All right, before we go, this is my AUDRA'S corner, and I'm not going to let you go without having something to give myself and my fans. Okay. First of all, we're going to do some brain teaser and have 2 to 3 minutes fun time. I want you to spell your name backwards for me. The Sa. Spell Sa backwards.
R-H-A-S.
R-H-A-S. It don't come on. R-H-A-S.
R-H-A-S. Yes. S-A-H-R-H-A-S. Alright,
okay. Wristwatch, bag, earphone. Which one of these items you will not leave your house without? Wristwatch. Because you know, time is everything. Time is money, and okay. So what's if you're not be into music, what else if you don't do? Like apart from the fact that you know for to sing, what else if you don't do into?
Well, maybe a pastor. Because it's a trend in my family, so I would have loved to keep it that way. And with music now, it's the same as me being a pastor, but just that we are preaching the message with words and music. So I mean, so it's almost the same thing.
In 1 minute, before you give me an a cappella, give us a message to the fans.
Okay, so what I would say to people out there, the fans, and as young people coming up, first of all, you gotta believe in yourself. The only thing that can stop you from not achieving something is yourself. Once you put it in your mindset that I don't think I can do it, that's where it all starts. Because you've already looked low upon yourself. Always have this positive thought, regardless of the negative energy and negative side of everything. You just be focused and, you know, say to yourself that I can do this. If other people have been trying to doing it and they failed, doesn't mean that you can go there as well and fail. Depends with the strategy you use and mindset you go with there, and the energy as well. Okay. So be consistent in what you're doing. Persistency. And stay focused. Stay focused. Yes, you schedule yourself very well. Everything should plan that well.
I'm waiting for my a cappella.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sing a song by Pastor Saki.
All right.
Yes, says I worship you.
Okay.
Why would you make me do this?
I don't take you to this corner. I always try
I mean everything. Okay. You came into my heart. You changed my world. You came into my soul, and you changed my whole life. Right from the start, you knew my name. Before I was born, took away every pain. And I worship you. I worship you. I worship you. This is beautiful. Now make it go Papa Bista. This is awesome. You said consistency, persistence, and you gotta stay focused. Schedule yourself.
Schedule yourself. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, sir. This is something I've learned today, and if I ever go home with any other thing, is the fact that I need to be consistent. I need to be persistent, stay focused, and
you have this positive energy.
So the same thing goes to my viewers and my fans. This is not a show, as I said, always. It's not a show. It's something that we inspire you, we impact your lives, and ensure you have motivation and inspiration at the end of the day. Thank you so much to my handsome guest with a beautiful and melodious voice. To my production team, my producers, my script editors, my camera operators, my makeup artists, and every other person in my production team, thank you so much. And don't forget that AUDRA'S Corner is proudly sponsored by Lee's Beauty Touch, Pearl Hotel, Serious Creative Collection, and Limelight Studio. To meet again next week, I am Audra Nyambe Sano. Goodbye. Are you looking for a show that has everything? A show that is full of fun? A show that is full of energy? Well, look no more, because AUDRA'S Corner is here for you. Yes, AUDRA'S Corner is a platform where we give people to tell their stories and share with us their ideas, which you will be interested in knowing. In my corner, I discuss everything: sport, entertainment, innovation, entrepreneurship, and a lot more. So join me this Friday and every other Friday on YouTube at exactly 7 p.m. You miss in, you miss out. Yeah, it's the AUDRA'S Corner Talk Show.